Good morning, my dear yogi, and welcome to another Yoga with Paulina classes online. Today, I invite you for a short yoga Lattes. And why yoga Lattes? Because first of all, I'm doing a Pilates training, so I need to learn how to teach better Pilates classes. But also, summer is slowly approaching, and I'm pretty sure that you want to have a beautiful body, you want to look like a goddess in your bikini or in your shorts if you're a guy, and yeah, just do some more core exercises to keep you stronger for longer. Today's class will activate your whole body, especially the spine region, and you're gonna need a block. Actually, you don't need exactly a block, but something that you can just move in between your hands easily. It might be a water bottle, it might be a tennis ball, because we're gonna do some exercise with it. Okay, end of my talking, let's begin. And you can stay with your socks on. Me personally, I prefer to do it without. And first we start in a comfortable seat. You can use that one block to sit slightly higher to keep your knees lower than level of your hips. Press your hands, lifting your whole spine up. Take a deep inhale. With an exhale, close your eyes, slide your hands a bit lower to keep your shoulders at the same level, away from the ears. And take around 5 deep breaths, but each time you inhale, imagine that your whole chest and belly opens up, extends and stretches. And then when you exhale, imagine that there is a zipper moving down your sternum and zipping that up to your navel, to your belly button. So when you inhale, you stretch everything away, and when you exhale, everything comes back to that middle, holding your core, holding your belly, closing your rib cage in the front, but always lengthening the spine. Start it and do it another few more times. Stretch with an inhale, and with an exhale, feel that everything zips downward and inward. Beautiful. And then with your next exhale, zip it all down and create that strong corset of muscles around your belly and your lumbar spine. And now when you inhale, imagine that you gently stretch it out, but hold it. Hold your core, hold your belly, the belly button slightly in. And then place your hands on your heart. Take a deep inhale, one again, extending your spine. With an exhale, bow chin to your chest and set up an intention for your class. Might be something about your body or about your spirit. Whatever pops up as your first thought is usually the right one. And without chanting, slowly blink open your eyes and rise your gaze. And now lift your hands up above your head. Interlace your fingers and press your inner palms up high. With an inhale, stretch them toward the sky and check if your belly and chest moves to the front, and then zip it all toward the midline. Again, keep that nice and strong core. Maybe you won't stretch your hands that much, and then bring them behind your neck. And to activate the upper body, start pedaling your elbows to the front. Keep your front zipped and your chest nicely working out. Press your neck against your hands and then try pedaling backwards. Yeah, beautiful. And come back to your front zip. Great. And now with an inhale, open your elbows wide, look up at the ceiling. And when you exhale, close your elbows and move to your front. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale open. Exhale, close. Each time you can go slightly deeper into your back bend and forward bend. And then come to your opened wide elbows. And now move your right elbow to your left knee. Open wide to look up, and then second knee. Beautiful. One more time, right and left. Right elbow to your left knee. Open, look up. Left elbow to your right knee. Beautiful. Come back front. Once again, stretch your arms, zip your rib cage, and release your hands. Place them to the front and unwind your knees. You can place your block on the side. Come to hands and knees, and to warm up your spine even more, cat and cow, tuck or untuck your toes. And then with an inhale, lift your head and tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, head and tailbone moving down, arching your spine up. Inhale and exhale. Two more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now come to your hands and knees. Keep on pressing your hands into the mat to keep your shoulders wide. And now stretch your right leg behind you. Point your toes, hold your core, and make little circles. They are very, very little. Try not to change your spine, not to lean on one side. Press both of your hands. Great. Try little circles on the other side. Beautiful. And now bend your knee, lift your chest and head up. With an exhale, arch your spine, move knee to your chest. Let's do it two more times. Inhale, reach your foot up. Exhale, knee to your chest. And after the third time, lift knee to your chest, bring it as close as possible and step your foot forward. You can always wiggle your toes to be more front. Make few circles, 2, 3, 1 side and seconds to keep your hip joint nicely warmed up. And then keep your front knee over ankle and untuck the toes behind you. With an inhale, lift your arms up, keep the belly button in, tailbone facing down. Then interlace your fingers and stretch. Yeah, beautiful. And then press your hands behind the knee. With an inhale, open your elbows wide. Exhale, elbows go together and down. Two more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now a little twist. Inhale, open your elbows wide, and now your left elbow goes to your right knee. So we do a little twist. Inhale, exhale, and one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Come to your front, lift your hands, give yourself a beautiful lift. Maybe look up towards the ceiling and bring your hands down the mat. Press and then step your knee next to the left one. Arch your spine and gently roll forward, half plank. Exhale, move down on your belly. Inhale, cobra, pressing your hands down, lift. Keep your pelvis on the ground if possible, and then press belly button to come to hands and knees. Okay, second side, so find comfortable position, tuck or untuck your toes, and now stretch your left, keeping your whole base as it was, both hands pushed into the mat, belly button in, stretch the toes behind you, and make little circles one side, and then second. Great. Bend the knee, lift your chest and your crown up. Exhale, knee to your chest. One time. Inhale. Second time. And the last time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it as close as possible and step forward. And again, make 2, 3 little circles to warm up hip joint on the second side. And then keep your knee over ankle. Inhale, lift. Arms go up, keep the belly button in, tailbone pointing down. Interlace your fingers and press your inner palms up towards the sky. And then bring it behind your neck. Gently press the neck in. Open your elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, elbows to your knee. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now let's move to that little twist. Inhale, open your elbows wide, maybe look up on the ceiling. And now right elbow to your left knee. And 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, come front, stretch your arms once again, look up, and release your hands on the ground. Move your knee next to the right one. Arch the spine to come to half plank. Exhale, move all the way down. Inhale, reach up for a cobra. And exhale, come to child's pose for around 2-3 breaths, just to give your spine a little break. And now look up in front, roll your hands, roll your spine to hands and knees. And now tuck your toes, press your hands and toes down, lifting your knees slightly from the mat. And now start to stretch sit bones back behind you into our first downward facing dog. And start walking your heels one at a time to warm up your ankles, knees, and your hamstrings. Then try to press them both together. Keep your spine straight, stretching your right and left side from your right hand to right sit bone, left hand to your left sit bone. And now look to your front, step front with your one leg and add your second foot. Inhale, lift halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, and with an exhale, release all the way down. Next inhale, come all the way up, touch your hands overhead, and with an exhale, hands to your heart. To warm up even more, let's do one sun salutation. With an inhale, lift your arms all the way up and stretch. Exhale, bend your belly downward. Go into a standing forward bend. Inhale, lift halfway up, keep your spine parallel. You can press your hands on your thighs, shins, or even touching the mat if that's comfortable for you. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump backwards and go to downward facing dog. With an inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog, knee to the chest and step forward. Now with an inhale, reach your arms up into high lunge. Float your tailbone downward, keep the belly button in, look up to the front. And with an exhale, press your hands down. Then step into plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down in one line. Stretch your toes. Inhale, lift your chest up into a cobra. Exhale, hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift for downward facing dog. Of course, you can do it slightly faster and go straight to downward dog if that's a part of your practice. Now left side, reach with your left, knee to the chest, gently float forward and step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift your arms up again, belly button in, tailbone floating down, but your arms reaching upwards. And with an exhale, hands move down, step back into plank, and move all the way down or halfway down. Inhale, reach up for a cobra, and exhale, now try to lift all the way up to downward facing dog. You can always go for hands and knees. And now look to your front. You can walk your heels and gently step, tiptoe to the front, but you can also make a gentle jump. Inhale, lift halfway up, parallel spine. And with an exhale, bend all the way down. And next inhale, reach up, touch your hands overhead, and with an exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, let's go to some core strengthening and leg strengthening exercises. For that one, you're gonna need a block. So step with your feet either together, knees together, or hip width wide. Check whatever works for you better. Then take that block in between your hands. And with an inhale, come into chair pose. Beautiful. Stay here for an exhale. Keep your spine straight. Stretch your arms overhead. Keep the belly button in. And now lift your one heel up. Gently bounce and change for the left. I mean right and left. So there is like a gentle bounce. Nice and easy. So when you have this movement, we're gonna do also a movement with the hands. So when one heel is up, your hands go behind. Grab that block, and when you change, move it to the front. Back and front, and back and front. Try not to change anything, meaning that your belly button is still in, your weight distributed in between. Great. And now we're gonna change the direction of that block. Back and front, back and front. Yeah, 8 times. Keep your knees moving forward. I feel my arms burning. And that's it. Okay, and last time, back and front. Great. And now release that block. On the side, come back to a chair pose. And now send your hands behind you. Come to a flat back. Keep the belly button in, heart moving away from your sit bones. And hands can be on your sacrum or parallel to your spine. And now bend your knees. Now arch the spine. Keep now your hands separate. Go behind and sit. And from here, we go to a core strengthening exercises. Slowly roll your spine on your forearms. And with your belly button, gently move it in. Try to flatten your lumbar spine on the mat as much as you feel comfortable. And now stretch your right leg. So with this leg, keep your belly button always pressing inward and downward. So when you lift your leg now, your chest won't go up. It will be still get kind of arched down. Lift your leg up and then without moving your belly button down. Inhale up, exhale down. So want to avoid that kind of thing or bending your knee, but keep it up as much as it feels comfortable. Maybe it's going to be here, maybe you're going to have to bend your leg slightly and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, great. Let's change. Right leg bend. Now stretch your left belly button in. Hold your core and lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Hold your core. Keep your lumbar reaching downward. Beautiful. Up and down. Great. Now bend both of your legs. Reach with your right again. And now stretch also your left. And this is pretty important. Keep your belly button in because you're gonna do like a Caesar kind of thing. Reach one and then second one up. And change. And change. And change. And change. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, beautiful. Bend your knees, slowly roll your spine down, grab your knees and rock gently side to side. Me personally, I love this exercise. I don't know how about you, but we have one more to go, and you can do it lying down as I'm gonna do today, or again come on your forearms. Decide what works for you. And in both cases, keep your belly button in, your spine flat on the ground if you're lying down, or reaching downward, curving downward. And now bring your hands by your side, lift your legs, and we're gonna do the crisscross. If this is too easy for you,
Always bring your hands behind your neck and lift your upper spine gently up. Keep your shoulders away from the mat. So now cross your one leg in front and then other one. And we're gonna do 8 times going downward, 8 times coming up. Remember to keep your belly button in. Great. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, halfway down, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Once again, knees to your chest. Maybe gently roll side to side. Great. And then bring your hands under where your knees bend. Lift your head and neck, arch the spine, and start rocking front and back. And now try to find momentum to come back into a chair pose. Hop. And reach. And it's okay if you have to push with your hands. Come all the way up. Now interlace the fingers and gently go to one and second side to stretch your obliques. And then maybe reach your head up towards your hands and maybe behind you to open also the front of your spine. Come back to your front and release your arms. And the last exercise would be a combination of a bit of everything. So we start like in sun salutation in front of your mat. With an inhale, reach with your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend belly on your thighs, release. Then inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, bend your hands, step to downward facing dog. Yeah, beautiful. Now look to your front, lift your right leg up, knee to your chest and step forward. Inhale, reach with your arms up, interlace your fingers and stretch. Then bring your hands behind the neck. Inhale, open your elbows wide. Exhale, elbows to your front knee. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And then 2 times we're gonna do the twist. Your left elbow to right knee. Inhale and exhale. Great, then come to your front, stretch your arms, bring everything down, step into plank, chest forward and down. You can come into cobra or upward facing dog and downward dog. Yeah, beautiful. Second side, lift with your left knee to your chest and step forward. Inhale, lift your arms, interlace the fingers, lift them up. Then press your hands behind the neck and 2 times a little extension of your spine and flexion. One more time, open your elbows and then elbows to your knee. And then twice, twist, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Reach with your arms up, bring your hands down the mat, step into plank. Exhale, now I'm going halfway down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, beautiful. And now look forward, step or jump to the front. Lift your arms into chair pose, lift your one heel. And now just touch your hands behind. Inhale, touch front, touch behind. 2 more times, front, behind, front, behind. Beautiful. And now reach with your arms up, interlace your fingers. Yeah, and bend to one side, then to the second. Then come up and bend behind. And bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes. I know that was a lot and it was a bit fast. There was a lot for the legs, for the core, for your arms, for your spine. slowly open your eyes. Beautiful. I'm going to be facing you. Walk your legs a bit wider apart, as wide as your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then bend your knees. Float all the way down, grab the opposite arm, and rock side to side. Then change the grab of your arms. Rock again, side to side. Then bring your hands front, come to hands and knees. Sit on one side, feet together or a bit wider apart. Your hand next to your feet. Reach with your opposite arm up and over to that side. And then come up and twist. Move to your front, bring your hands front, and now change your feet to the second side. And again, feet might be closer, like sitting like in a mermaid position, or slightly wider, like in deer. Hand next to your feet, lift with your opposite one, and bend over to that side. And come back up, twist. Now move back to your front. Now bring your feet to your front. I'm gonna show you sitting other way around. So bring your feet to your front, hands front, and now arch your spine, gently placing one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands by your side, and with an inhale, bridge pose, lift, and exhale, roll down. And one more time, lift. Now interlace your fingers behind and stretch. Maybe walking your shoulder blades closer, lifting your pelvis even higher up. Yeah, beautiful. To open the front plane of your body. And then separate your arms. Roll all the way down. Walk your feet pretty wide apart, as wide as your mat. Stretch your arms and let them rest on one side for 2 or 3 breaths. And then to the second side. And then lift them up. You can keep your eyes closed or open. Again, grab your knees under. Use momentum to sit. Close your eyes and touch your hands in front of the chest. And when you feel ready, blink, open your eyes and rise your gaze. And thank you for this little Yogalates class. I hope you loved it and that your body feels much stronger, your core super warm and engaged, and that will gonna keep with you forever, especially for the summertime when the beautiful summer weather is coming and you want to be more light and just feel better with your body. And see you next time on the mat. Hari Om, Om Tat Sat, Namaste. Bye bye.